Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. So, last time you may remember, I struggled through, what is this, Faron Woods, and I realized it was such a struggle because I was on hard mode by accident. So yeah, and it seems that we have actually unlocked Linkle's tail above the prologue up here. So yeah, it looks like Linkle's tail is probably going to run like concurrent to Link's tail. So yeah, let's just check this out and see what this is all about, because when I heard that Linkle was a character, I was super excited. I was like, oh, finally, they actually have a female Link. Like, you know, a female version of the main character from Legend of Zelda. It's great. Oh, can Linkle actually talk? She's a cutie. Have you heard Hyrule Castle is beset by monsters? What? Yeah, she can talk. Huh. Zelda herself is fighting, but it's not doing much good. If those monsters make it here... It's time, Linkle. You know what to do. Oh, she has such short hair. I love it. Aw, yeah. Enjoying the battle and stopping those monsters. Heck yeah, Linkle. I love her. I want her to be canon. Always tell me that secretly I was a legendary hero. But everyone's grandmother says that. Look. See this compass? My grandma gave this to me. It's a magic compass. Proof. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a castle to protect. I love her. She is immediately my favorite character in this game so far. And she has like dual crossbows. That's pretty sweet. Which way? Well, the right way. Oh goodness. I hope she winds up running into the main group.
This was a girl who lived in a small village. She led a simple life, tending to her flock of cuckoos. Her name was Linkle.
And I love her. She is adorable.
Linkle had believed in her heart that she was the hero reborn. One day, terrible news arrived at her village.
Okay, so she's not like an alternate Link. She's somebody who really, really wants to be the hero.
Linkle caught word of the monster's attack and immediately began preparations. She dressed the part in her green tunic.
Linkle, I will make you the hero.
With her
Screw Link.
Crossbows and the ancient compass her grandmother had bestowed on her, Linkle set out from the village.
I'm just kidding. Don't like... Link is cool. I like Link. But I like Linkle too. I want them both to do well.
To guide her way to Hyrule Castle. In no time at all, she found herself lost in a malevolent forest.
Is she all by herself here?
An imp in a curious mask
Oh no.
out of nowhere and stole Linkle's precious compass.
Majora, dude.
Compass she knew was proof of her destiny. She had to get it back.
Aww.
And thus began Linkle's first true trial.
So basically, she got overzealous, got lost, and had her compass stolen. This poor girl. We can do it, Linkle. You know what? I'm gonna say right now, I really want both Impa and Linkle in the next Smash Brothers. I think that would be fantastic. Because Impa is so cool. And she's been in so many of the Zelda games, but she's not a representative of Zelda in anything but the games. Oh my god. And look at how cool Linkle is. Oh my god, I love her. I love this. Yeah, they're near the Skull Kid. Oh, she is so cool. They're attacking. Oh, thank you, Cuckos. Oh, these guys. Oh, the Cuckos are my allies. Oh, that's great. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. Oh, whoa, what was that? I was about to do something. I got scared because the enemy was getting too close. Whoa. Dude. That's wild. Dude, Linkle would be so much fun to have in Smash Brothers, don't you guys think? Like, she just looks like such a fun character to play as, and she really is. Dude, Linkle is so freaking badass that she can just do all this by herself. And the fact that she's being helped out by all these chickens is so cute. Like, this is so funny to me. Oh my god. Jeez, dude. She's so cool. Ooh, dang. Get it, girl. Can I just play as Linkle for the rest of the game? So, you know, I was joking earlier about this, like, asking if this was the best Zelda game I've ever played. But, you know what? I gotta say, Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, Hyrule Warriors. Probably not my top 3 Legend of Zelda based games. Skull Kid is literally asking me to check every key. Oh, she's so happy. Oh my gosh, why is she so cute? I'm a part of the Linkle fan club now. Is there like a Linkle Reddit that I can join? Is there like a subset of fanfiction.net that I can go to just read Linkle fanfiction? Okay, so defeat the incoming Big Poke. Oh, I failed one? Escort the Cuckoo. Oh, there was a Cuckoo chick? Oh, I totally missed that. Oh man. Oh god, there's a lot happening. Okay. I'm so focused right now, you guys. I'm sorry. I feel like my commentary for this series isn't going to be that great. But no, I acknowledge that that's something I need to work on, though, for all this stuff, is that I need to work on having a steady flow of commentary when I'm playing by myself. When I have a friend to play with, it's super easy. Like, we can just chat, you know, and have a good time together. But if it's just me, I'm, like, so focused just on doing the game that I have a difficult time, like, actually talking about anything besides, you know, focusing on trying to, get everything in the game down, you know? And just like praising the game or getting frustrated or whatever. But no, like since I'm playing a Zelda game, or like a Zelda-based game, not exactly a core Zelda game, I can talk about my history with Zelda. So I have actually played more 3D Zelda games, like far more 3D Zelda games to completion than 2D Zelda games. Which might sound blasphemous to some. Oh, there he is. And which might, oh, Jesus Christ. Which might sound blasphemous to some. But for some reason, I just have always had an easier time. Oh, shooting. He got away. I'm not hitting anybody. I've always had an easier time with playing the 3D Zelda games than I have with playing the 2D Zelda games. And, I think the reason might be that, for a long time anyway, I've always had a hard time committing myself to playing 2D games all the way through. Like, it was just a thing. For some reason, 2D games never appealed to me. That includes, like, Final Fantasy 2D games. Let's see, like, 2D Mario games, I usually never... Actually, I don't think I've ever beaten a 2D Mario game, now that I really think about it. So it's like... 2D games just weren't my bag for a very, very long time. And it took me a while to really come to appreciate them. And because of that, I wound up, you know, trying to play, like, you know, popular ones like Link to the Past, and I never did finish Link to the Past. And I tried playing Link's Awakening DX. I actually completed Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, which are probably the only two 2D Zelda games I actually finished all the way through. But those are like the only two, I'm pretty sure. But for some reason, 3D Zelda games have always appealed to me. Like the first one I actually finished was Wind Waker, and when I was a kid, I like couldn't figure out how to like do that game, you know, without a guide. So I pretty much just followed a guide to complete that game. And after I did that, I was like, okay, I want to play it again, but without using a guide, and it was a lot of fun. Partially probably because I already knew where everything was, but that was like the first 3D Zelda game I completed, and it was just a whole lot of fun. It's so fun to the point that I got the HD remake and 100% completed it without any guide whatsoever. I just did it. And then I played it again on hero mode, so you don't find any hearts in the wild. You just have to like, you just have to use potions and stuff all the time. So yeah, Wind Waker was pretty much my first like big Zelda obsession, and then I branched out from there. I think the next one I completely finished was Ocarina of Time on the 3DS. Then I went to I think I did Twilight Princess next, and then Skyward Sword, which Twilight Princess I think is fine. I went to it right after I finished Ocarina of Time, so to me, like, they felt too similar, you know? Like, Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time just felt, like, very, very similar, in my opinion. So it kind of dampened my experience with Twilight Princess. But I do acknowledge that it is a good game, and Midna is by far the best companion in a Zelda game yet. Like, I don't know anybody who doesn't like Midna. She's great. And Skyward Sword, I thought was like, you know, I thought it was okay. It was, I liked the increased focus on story, like even more so than Twilight Princess, it felt like. But I liked the story that it was telling, and I liked that it was kind of like the origins of Hyrule and the origins of like everybody basically. But the fact that you were basically going to the same places over and over and over again did ruin the experience. Excuse me, I had a little burp there. It did ruin the experience a bit, like no lie, because you know it's kind of crappy asking the player to visit the same 3 locations 3 times throughout the entire game. Like, you know, I'm not gonna go into like major spoilers for anybody who hasn't played the game all the way through. But suffice to say, the game world is not really all that big, unfortunately. Like, both on ground and in the sky. It's like, it feels like they were trying to evoke Wind Waker's Great Sea with the sky. But, okay, so the Green X is a side mission. Okay. Then let's go do that before something happens to the poor chick. I'm like all the way across the map from it though. But it felt like they were trying to invoke the Great Sea with the sky and Skyward Sword. But no, this isn't gonna be the faster way. But the sky is very, very small, and there's just really not much to visit in there. Like, you can explore the entire sky in maybe like 10 minutes and you'll see everything. Whereas you can never do that in the Great Sea. Even with like the Swift Sail, you can't see the entirety of the Great Sea in just 10 minutes. Like, every single quadrant, like for the most part anyway, is pretty darn like packed with stuff to do. Like, there are a few where there's not really all that much, but for the most part, you're going to be exploring every single quadrant of the Great Sea if you want to 100% complete the game. And every single quadrant feels like it has, you know, something a little bit special about it. But you really cannot say the same thing about the sky and Skyward Sword. And it just feels like such a missed opportunity. Like, they could have done so much more with the sky, and they just didn't. It's very, very unfortunate that they didn't capitalize on what they had. But I think like the biggest strength of Skyward Sword is, in my opinion, the storyline. Whoa, that's a gold cuckoo, what the heck? Oh wow, is it just gonna go around and like screw everybody up now? That's wild. But like, I think the story of Skyward Sword is the strongest suit. And I think I would play the game through again just to experience the story one more time, because I did legitimately like the story. It's like, yes, the game itself is repetitive, and like it can be very, very annoying. But I think the story of the game itself kind of makes up for everything. And then you also have whoops, I did not mean to do that. And then you have Breath of the Wild, which I think is amazing. I think Breath of the Wild actually replaced Wind Waker for my favorite Zelda game. The thing is, I haven't finished it yet. I've only beaten 2 of the dungeons. I'm currently in the Gerudo village, and I'm about to go to, I think it's like a camel, like the big lightning camel that's just kind of roaming through the desert and causing storms. But I also haven't played the game in like 2 or 3 months at this point, and it's like, it's just such a, I love the game because it feels like a true open world sandbox game. Like there is a ton of stuff for you to do in there, and they like really got the spirit of exploring a gigantic world like down. It is one of the most fun and engaging open world games I've ever played, and that's why I like it so much. I think I like it, like I played it after Horizon Zero Dawn, which I used to say Horizon Zero Dawn was basically Sony's Breath of the Wild. But after playing both of those games, they're so vastly different that you really can't compare them to each other. But I think that I personally actually, like, well, actually no. In some aspects I prefer Horizon, in some aspects I prefer Breath of the Wild. I think Breath of the Wild is more fun for exploration's sake, and I think Horizon Zero Dawn is more fun when it comes to things like combat. But yeah, so I haven't completed, actually I'll probably never complete Breath of the Wild, but I haven't finished Breath of the Wild yet. But it is definitely on my list of favorite Zelda games ever made. And again, it's a 3D. It's like all the Zelda games I love are just 3D. All of them. It's like, yeah, I have a soft spot for Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, but those are very much Zelda games that are like, you know, they're just kind of there. There's nothing terribly special about them. They're just fun and cute little games. So aside from like those 2 games in the 2D realm, there aren't really any Zelda games I actually like. Granted, I haven't tried A Link Between Worlds yet, and I know Link Between Worlds is like 2.5D, so it's not like, I guess not like true 3D or whatever, or 2D whatever, but I consider it like, it's basically, it's the sequel to A Link to the Past, isn't it? So it's basically like, you know, inspired by its 2D predecessor, and then it just has like a graphical overhaul basically. So I would consider that in the 2D Zelda realm. But that looks like it'd be a really, oh come on, really? It looks like it'd be a really fun game, and I want to try it out sometime. So hopefully, if I try that out, I can add another like 2D Zelda game to my list of games that I've beaten and games that I like. And with this game, like I said, I feel like you have to play this game to understand why it's so much fun. Because I feel like watching it, it can look very, very repetitive, and it can look like it's like kind of boring and just kind of mindless. Which, in a way, it kind of is, I guess. Like, I have been able to just continuously talk all this time without really focusing on what I'm doing. But as you could see, like in the last level when I was playing on hard mode, I had to really concentrate. Like, that was not easy stuff. So, okay, here we go. So, oh, I could have done way more damage than this. Whoa, nice. So, I think, like, the more fun part of this game comes from actually playing it, which is why I recommend playing as opposed to watching. Because even though I do want to make a series out of this, and, you know, it may seem weird that, you know, since I'm trying to make a series out of this, I'm telling you to go play the game as opposed to watch it. I can understand how this would just come off as looking so repetitive if you're not actually playing it. If you do enjoy watching this, though, and, like, you know, want to keep going, like, I'll just keep making videos of this. I don't mind. It's not like I'm a big YouTube channel that's trying to keep, you know, my finger on the pulse at all times. Like, I just kind of play whatever I want. So, and I want to play this, and it's a lot of fun to me. So, I'll just like keep uploading videos of this as long as I'm having fun doing it. And if you want to watch them, yeah, go for it. You can just hang out with me. I'll chat about, you know, Zelda, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and just have a good old time beating up hordes and hordes of monsters, like literally thousands and thousands of monsters. Ooh, okay, cool. I'm over here like discovering new combos now. Wait, there's another strong monster over here. There we go. There we go. I don't know, I've always enjoyed like dual wielding like gunners in games. Like one of the big reasons I like Final Fantasy 13 at all is because of Saz. You know, Saz is the guy who like dual wields pistols in the game. He's like such a fun character and he's so cool to watch. Why are these things respawning so much? This is not their keep anymore. Get out of my keep. You don't belong here. So yeah, Linkle, in my opinion, is just so, like, just, she has dual crossbows, and she's just so badass. It's like, what the heck, dude? Why, like, can she please be a canon character? Can she please be in Super Smash Brothers? I would adore that. Oh, wait, what? Comes is going, what's going on? What is this? God, it's so bright. Oh, let's go because it's dazzled by the light of the compass. Get hecked up, Skull Kid. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Just as I started taunting him, he like went crazy on me. There we go, Jesus. That was wild. He took out so much of my health so quickly. Linkle took the compass back from Skull Kid. Good job, Linkle. I'm so sorry, I won't cause any more trouble. Honest, please forgive me. Skull Kid is, Really? Well, okay then, you're forgiven. Ha! Linkle, you're too trusting, man. Skull Kid is not gonna keep his promise. Good, and next time I'll do a better job of stealing it. Hee hee. Oh god, Skull Kid is so one note. Hey now, don't even joke, no more stealing my compass. At least I got my compass back. Now, on to Hyrule Castle. Now on to Hyrule Castle. Linkle ho! I'm glad that they included this, like, side story. It's great. Is it just going to come up every once in a while, or is there, like, a whole track that you can follow as Linkle? I guess we'll see. I really do hope that she meets up with Link. I'm so happy that she has short hair too. It's so cute on her. Oh my god. So I'm getting the feeling that she's gonna have like episodes every once in a while that just kind of come concurrent, but don't really run alongside.
Vowing to restore peace to Hyrule. In her hand, she clutched her grandmother's precious compass. But before long,
I just realized there's a cricket somewhere. That's great.
a mischievous imp had stolen the treasured possession. Linkle chased down the imp and tried to retrieve the compass. And then something strange happened, as if in response to her struggle.
Is it talking about what just happened?
Emitting a mysterious light. It seemed to be reacting to her. Linkle recovered it, hung it from her neck, and vowed never to lose it again. The compass's light was quite a mystery to her. She didn't know what secret power it might hold. Whatever the case, it had to be a sign of her status as the legendary hero.
It has to be.
If she could harness this power, perhaps she would fully realize her destiny and save Hyrule.
I want Linkle to be the hero.
Her faith renewed, Linkle continued her quest.
Like, I wanted to get to the last level and have Linkle just come in and, like, shoot everybody in the face with crossbows. All the bad guys in the face with crossbows, not everybody. I want her to be the hero. She's my hero. Okay, simple crossbows, demon tribe sword. Simple crossbows with 4 stars. Silver scale. Okay, so we got Skull Kid's hat. Big Poe's lantern. 15 Big Poe necklaces. 52 monster teeth. Wow. And we found the golden Skulltula. Nice. We collected 3 illustration pieces. The bazaar has leveled up. Oh, the bazaar levels up depending on how many pieces you get? Okay, potions have become more effective. More mixtures are available in the apothecary. Oh, so there's an additional reason. Oh, they did say that there were bonuses for getting all the Skulltulas, huh? Okay, yeah, so there's not going to be a concurrent storyline for Linkle. They just kind of pop up as you go along the main storyline. Okay, that's what I figured would happen. Alright, so thank you all for joining me on this episode where Linkle adventured in the opposite direction that she was headed. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of her soon in the future. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a good day.